Conversations, Episode 1, Bernard Shaw. Written and directed by Oscar and Jade, Wenman-Hyde.
Hello, are you ready to order?
5 more minutes, please.
What are you thinking of having?
I'm not sure. Maybe chicken pastilla? What about you?
I have no idea. I've never had Moroccan food before, but I'm going to try the vegetable tagine.
We could have gone somewhere else.
No, it's nice to be somewhere new. I'm not normally the most adventurous. It can be hard when you're a vegetarian.
How long have you been vegetarian?
I can't really remember. A few years. People eat meat and they think they'll become as strong as an ox, forgetting that an ox eats grass. I meant nothing personal by that comment. Everyone has their own opinion.
For a second there, I thought you were one of those sociopathic protesters. I don't eat pork because of my Muslim upbringing. I'm not religious anymore, but my family still are.
I'm sorry, I hope I don't sound rude by asking, but why don't Muslims eat pork?
Well, to put it short, pigs are deemed as scavengers and therefore unclean. So it's thought that pigs are unhealthy to consume, basically.
I learned long ago never to wrestle with a pig. You get dirty, and besides, the pig likes it.
Ah, George Bernard Shaw. I like it. How do you know of his work?
Well, although I work in a bookshop, I'm an aspiring playwright, and when the shop's quiet, I read through old plays. Most recently, the work of Bernard Shaw.
Are you ready to order now?
Yes, thank you. Please, could I have the chicken pastilla with a side of vegetable couscous?
And please, could I have the vegetable tagine with a bottle of your best Moroccan white wine?
Of course. I'll bring your wine over right away.
So, have any of your plays ever been performed?
As of yet, no. But I'm in the middle of writing one that I would love to take to the Fringe Festival. We'll see.
That's a good idea. Have you ever been?
A few times. It always makes me a bit more nervous to lay out my words upon the stage.
You'll never know if you don't try. Progress is impossible without change.
And those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. I know. Anyway, how do you know so much about Bernard Shaw?
I'm a teacher. Not very exciting, I know, but I'm teaching the students about his work. I've actually gotten rather into it. Thank you.
Thanks.
I've never understood why wine glasses are only ever filled halfway.
Well, other than being a playwright, I have a large collection of pointless facts. And for whatever reason, I do actually know the answer to this one.
Okay then, please enlighten me.
It's because wine glasses are designed to elevate the flavours and aromas of a wine by exposing it to the right amount of air.
Ah, I see. I don't know why. People always told me it was so we drank more and then bought more.
Maybe that's the real reason. So then, Zara, a teacher. What age do you teach?
Secondary.
Oh, blimey, what's that like?
Well, they're monsters, but at least they pay my bills.
That is one way to look at it.
All jokes aside, I do love my job, but it can be hard sometimes.
Yeah, I can imagine. I remember what I was like at school. Absolute nightmare.
Nothing can be worse than kids that dab whilst they sneeze.
What on earth is a dab?
I'll show you.
Okay. What, like this?
No. You need to drop your head into the bent crook of a slanted, upwardly angled arm whilst raising the opposite arm out straight in a parallel direction.
Okay. Well, that's very confusing, but I'll try again. Ready?
Yes, yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Oops. Looks like we've gathered an audience. What other things annoy you?
Well, I, for one, am practically Snapchat famous.
Snapchat famous.
Oh, come on, Charlie. Please tell me you've heard of Snapchat. If not, you must literally be an alien from outer space.
No, I'm kidding. Of course I know what Snapchat is. But how have you become Snapchat famous?
The students like to take bad angled photos of me as I teach, which then make their way into Snapchat. I've become the face of the company.
That's not a bad title, I suppose. Could be worse. They could be taking photos of you picking your nose.
That'll be the day.
So, is there anything else they do that's annoying?
Well, when I ask a question in geography lessons, there's some kids that always answer the Sahara Desert.
Well, imitation is not just the sincerest form of flattery, but it's also the sincerest form of learning.
I would like to take you seriously, Charlie, but to do so would be an insult to your intelligence.
Is there anything else I can get for you?
Please, could we have another bottle of wine? It was lovely.
Of course. I'll be right back.
So, have you done many of these before?
I'd like to say yes, but this is actually my first one.
That's okay. It's mine too. I've been trying to gear myself up for it for a bit, but I find this whole internet dating thing quite difficult.
Oh my god, me too. Who knows if you're going to end up with some random psycho? And not to mention what to wear and where to meet, blah blah blah.
Tell me about it. Looking at your profile picture, I thought I was punching above my weight and that, well, you might be fake or sneating me.
Sneating? I've never heard of that before.
It's basically someone that uses you for a free meal out.
Oh, well, that's my plan ruined. They've got the right idea, though, haven't they? Who doesn't love a free meal out?
I'm glad you're paying them. You can answer that.
No, it's fine. It's probably just my mum wanting to check in. She knows that I'm on a date, and she doesn't quite approve of this online dating malarkey.
That's okay. Mothers will be mothers. I don't fully approve of online dating either. But how do you even meet people these days?
Exactly. And I can find love from the comfort of my own bedroom.
If only it was that easy. Then we'd have to gear up for the actual date. Not only that, but it can be really hard to have conversations these days, although it does amaze me what becomes of them. The way people structure their words often form the foundations of their lives.
I always think the same. Isn't it crazy how relationships can be formed from just one word?
And to think every relationship in this room has started in that way, from just having a conversation. And isn't it interesting to think that all of the people in this room right now are all just talking? I look over there. I mean, I bet they're having such a deep and meaningful conversation. Did you see that Sarah got a new puppy?
Yeah, I saw a photo. Its head is huge.
She sure is. She reminds me of one of the babies from Shrek.
Oh, super chubby with a big meat head.
They're all talking about something completely different. And somewhere in there will be something important and personal because their words are their own.
So, are you enjoying your first experience of Moroccan food?
Yeah, I am. It's actually delicious.
And as Bernard Shaw would say,
There's no love sincerer than the love of food. Yeah.
Here we are. I will take this one away for you.
Thank you.
No worries at all. Is everything okay with the food?
Yes, yeah, it's delicious, thanks.
Okay, well, enjoy the rest of your meal and let me know if you need anything.
I have an idea. Let's ask each other 3 questions, one at a time. Can be absolutely anything.
Okay, I'm in.
But one rule, we have to be 100% honest with our answers.
Okay, deal.
I'll start. What is the weirdest message that someone has sent to you whilst online dating?
Ooh, that's a good one. This one guy sent me a message saying the human body has 206 bones. Want to give me another?
Oh my god. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. That's so weird.
That's what you get when you're a woman. You get all the creeps messaging you and it's always about one thing. Right, my turn. Do you believe in reincarnation? And if so, what would you like to return as?
Well, that's 2 questions.
No, the second is a sub-question. Your turn to answer.
Okay. Well, I guess I do, to some extent. I remember my past life, but I was a puffer fish. I still have the anxiety, but I didn't manage to keep the ability to swim. Next time around, I'd like to be an eagle. Who hasn't wished they could fly? So, yep. I guess I do believe in reincarnation, and I believe I have lived quite a few lives.
Wow, that's quite the answer. How do I follow that?
I'm excited to see. Anyway, my turn. What was your dream job growing up?
Not teaching, that's for sure. This sounds so random, but I wanted to have a pasta shop.
A pasta shop?
Basically, when I was younger, I would take a tub of my mum's dried pasta shells to my room. Along with that, I would take some little plastic cups and some of my mum's old receipts from her shopping trips. I would then create a shop where people would ask for however many cups of pasta.
Oh, what? Well, little Zara sounded so nerdy.
I know, right? I was an absolute dork. Right, my turn. Have you ever been in love?
Yes, but not for a while.
Oh, come on. Give me more than that. I told you about my sad little pasta shop.
Okay, it ended a couple of years ago, but I was with a girl called Sophie. It was serious, like, so serious. We even had a dog. Things were going really well, but then one day I found out that she had been seeing someone else for, well, over 6 months behind my back. I had no idea, and I'm over it now. But the worst thing is she took the dog. I mean that is that is the one thing I'm not over. I mean, I miss my silly little Springer.
Oh, Charlie, I'm sorry. That's awful.
Don't worry, it's fine. Alcohol is the anesthesia of which we ensure the operation of life.
Wasn't Bernard Shaw such a wise old man?
Here's to George.
To George.
Mr. Shaw.
I'm gay!
Right, final question. Make it a good one.
What do you like, but are kind of embarrassed to admit?
A man who I've only just met?
Would you like to see the dessert menu?
Yeah, sure, thanks. Are you going to have a dessert?
I'm not sure. I don't think I can manage a whole dessert to myself.
Why don't we share one?
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't think I can manage a whole one either.
Okay, as you're the Moroccan food virgin, does anything tickle your fancy?
Not a virgin anymore. How about the creme au chocolat?
That sounds great. Can't go wrong with chocolate.
What dessert takes your fancy?
The creme au chocolat to share. Be great.
No worries. I will bring 2 spoons.
Thank you.
So now she speaks.
Sorry. I just loved your immaculate pronunciation of creme au chocolat.
57 years today. I can hardly believe it.
Do you think they're happy after all these years?
Who?
Old couples.
I don't know. Most look happy, don't they?
I guess. But can you actually imagine being with someone for all those years? Like basically your whole life and always feeling the same?
Well, I don't think they always feel the same. People change naturally and they grow together. It's a different generation to ours. We have so many other distractions. We have phones, social media, and all the rest of it to get in the way and cause problems. But, well, they didn't have that. They just had one another. Pure, innocent love.
Do you think that a love like that can still be found and maintained?
I don't see why not. I mean, these people are proof that true love exists.
My grandparents were like that. Truly in love. They would always do everything together. There was never grandma without grandpa, and vice versa. This can be rare with arranged marriages, who sometimes have to learn to love each other. But my grandma and grandpa, they just did.
Are they still together now?
They would have been, but 2 years ago my grandma died after having her second stroke. Then 2 days later my granddad died at home. I believe it was from a broken heart.
Well, that could be true. I remember reading a story a few years ago about the Jordan couple who were in their late 80s, maybe early 90s. He died, and then a week later she died too. Pretty heartbreaking, really, but apparently there is science behind it all. It's called broken heart syndrome. It's a impermanent heart condition caused by stressful situations. Their love for each other isn't just heartwarming. It's also science.
If that isn't enough to tug on the heartstrings, then I don't know what is.
Enjoy.
Oh my, this is delicious. Great choice.
Why, thank you. Just add it to my list of talents.
What, picking a good dessert is classed as a talent now, is it?
I think so. I mean, it made you happy.
Charlie,
Yeah?
I still have one question left.
Oh, yeah, okay. Go for it.
If I were to give you my number, would you call me?
Contact list, where was it?
Although, now I've said it, phone calls actually make me kind of nervous. Hello?
Hi, well, it's Charlie.
Who?
Charlie, you know, the city's most successful playwright.
No, I still don't think I know who this is. I think I should probably hang up now.
No. Wait.
Yes?
We went on the most fantastic date. A few nights ago, I thought I'd call you.
Oh yes, Charlie, the Moroccan virgin.
Yes, that's me. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Not bad at all. Thank you for asking. Anyway, I've been talking to our mate George.
Oh, George. How is he?
Yes, he's fine. He was saying how everything happens to everybody sooner or later if there's enough time. But I don't think I should wait on time. There's nothing more unreliable.
Okay, your point is?
My point is that I had a really lovely time with you, and in a generation obsessed with sex, drugs, and mobile phones, this is hard to come by.
Yes, I agree. I had a lovely time as well. You took long enough to call, though.
I thought I wouldn't bother the teacher on a school night. She's too busy dabbing and becoming Snapchat famous.
Very true. My stocks have risen. I'm becoming quite the star.
Glad to hear it. Anyway, if you could spare another night away from your pasta shop, then I'd love to meet up with you again.
I don't have the staff, so I may have to close for an evening, but I'm sure I can fit you in.
Great. How does next Friday sound?
That'll work. It'll save me drinking on a school night. Don't want a drunk teacher. That wouldn't be good for my career.
True. Marketing disaster for the company.
Precisely. Oh, I'm sorry. My mother is calling. I should probably take it this time.
That's fine. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry, but I have to go.
Was it something I said or did our phone call freak you out?
No, the phone call was perfect. The night was perfect. It is nothing to do with you, I promise. I just need to go.
Don't be silly. I'll pay.
No way! Men always think they have to pay. This restaurant is expensive, Charlie. That should be enough. I'm so sorry. Bye.
Excuse me, can I have the bill, please? Thanks.
Of course.
Cute.
Cash or card?
Cash, please.
Don't worry about the girl. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place.
Bernard Shaw, I mean... How did you know?
Don't be shocked. I'm not just a waiter. Nobody is defined by their occupation. And besides, it's respectfully quiet in here, sir. I couldn't help but overhear. It sounds like you had a good time.
We did, thank you.
You'll see her again. The possibilities are numerous once we decide to act and not react. Give her time, then give her a call.
Thank you, I will. Keep the change. You deserve it. Have a good night.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, and thanks again for the generous tip.
Conversations, Episode 1, Bernard Shaw. Starring Alix Perry as Zara, James Boyd as Charlie, and Oliver Thomas-Wright as the waiter. Music by Thomas Yerman, artwork by Katie Collins.